All right, let's talk about equations of lines. First, we're going to talk about our first form, point slope form. All right, so let's say that we have a point given, so point on the line, and the slope of the line is known. All right, then I'm going to just give you the form for now. The form is y minus y1 is equal to slope m times quantity x minus x1, right? So if you know the coordinates of one point on the line and the slope of the line, then we can already come up with the formula or the equation of the line, right? So I'm gonna just right, so this is called the point slope form, because you know the point and you know the slope. Right, so let's talk about how we derive this equation. Right, so let's look at this picture here. Right, so you have a line and it's going to go through point x1 comma y1 and the slope is m. Right, so we want to see these any point on this line has to satisfy a certain equation. Right, so let's say I'll pick a point. Say this is a random point, say x comma y. Right, so you have 2 points on the line, so maybe I should say by slope formula, right, no matter which point you pick on this line, I guess except for this guy, we know that we can apply the slope formula. So slope formula goes like m is equal to, right? So you can think of this as x2 comma y2. So it's going to be y minus y1. So that would be the rise, over run would be x minus x1, right? So this is just from the slope formula, right? And since I don't like fractions, I'm going to actually go ahead and multiply both sides by the denominator on the right hand side. So quantity x minus x1, right? So that will give you m times quantity x minus x1 is equal to y minus y1, right? Then switching the left hand side and the right hand side, we actually get this point slope form, right? So as soon as we know one point on the line and the slope of the line, we can always come up with the equation of the line, right? So let's do a simple example here. Let's say we want to find the equation of the line going through the point -1 comma 2 and with the slope -3/4. Right, so let's do that. All right, first we're gonna name these things. So point, so here's x coordinates, so this is gotta be x1, and 2 is y1, and the slope is m, so this guy is m. Right, so all you have to do is you just follow the point slope form. Y is a variable, minus y1 is 2 is equal to m is -3/4 times quantity x minus -1, so it's going to be +1, right? So that's the equation of the line passing through this point, -1 comma 2, with the slope -3/4. Right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.